Hello everyone, it's Queen V. I'm back to you with another video. This video pertains to the unaliving of the Stanton family, which consists of Mary Stanton, Andrianna Stanton, and Brianna Stanton, whose lives were taken by their father and husband, Mary Stanton. It has now been confirmed that Mr. Stanton took it upon himself by allegedly taking his wife's life, their two daughters' lives, and then turning the weapon on himself. Mary Stanton was not only a mother and wife, but she was a nurse and entrepreneur. Investigators claim that Mrs. Stanton and her eldest daughter, Andrianna Stanton, were touched multiple times in the unfortunate unaliving, while Brianna Stanton was touched one time. This story is another tragic moment for Mary Stanton's family, as their father transitioned in November and the family traveled to Kenya for his funeral. The family has launched a GoFundMe, which I will leave in the comments and description below. Now you will watch this brief news clip and I will be back with more commentary.
Rick, Vicky, the family tells me they never suspected anything like this would happen. While they're grieving, they're also trying to understand what led up to their deaths.
We don't know how to move on without her. She was my best friend. I talk to her every day, and nothing on the phone calls could have prepared me for this.
Emily Muchemi says her family is still in shock after finding out her sister and nieces were shot and killed in this home on the 4500 block of East Pages Lane on Saturday. Police say Mary Stanton shot and killed his wife Mary and two daughters, 17-year-old Andrianna Stanton and 11-year-old Brianna Stanton. Then he turned the gun on himself.
It was a shock, and it's very painful for a mother. But there's nothing I can do.
Mary's sister says her family never noticed any signs of abuse or problems in the marriage.
There was nothing that could prepare us for this. There was no warning sign, nothing whatsoever. They seemed happy.
Mary's friend, Lillian Namai, says the girls had bright futures ahead of them. Andrianna was a senior at DuPont Manual High School, and Brianna was in 6th grade at No Middle School. And Mary was from Kenya, committed to providing her family the best life.
She's not just a lady who was shot in the house with her kid. She was a nurse. She was an entrepreneur. She loved her family so well.
But this isn't the first time the family has experienced tragedy this year. Last month, the Muchemis lost their father. Now Emily says the pain of losing her sister and nieces is almost too great to bear.
I didn't tell her goodbye. I didn't tell her that I love her. I didn't tell the girls that I love them too.
The family has set up a GoFundMe to help with funeral expenses. We will have a link on our website.
This is tragic on so many levels. A whole generation wiped out, dreams stolen, dreams deferred because of one man's pride. Regardless if Mary Stanton's family knew, or persons within their circle knew or did not know of abuse, the fact of the matter is, even if the relationship is no longer working, It does not give you the right to violate someone that you have had moments with. You extended this man's legacy 2 times over. And as a thank you, he not only takes away your life, but he takes away your children's life. For what? I need persons to understand that you do not own anybody. We are all grown adults. In this game called life, you will gain partners and you will lose partners, but you live to see another day. This story tells me that this man never really loved his family. The fact that he took it upon himself to taking out his wife and his 2 daughters because of his own pride and ego screams that we have a problem within our communities, and we need to break the silence. If we experience some form of abuse, do you know how many persons are experiencing abuse right now? As I'm doing this video, someone's daughter, someone's son is about to be violated by their partner. Silence. The silence is becoming a deadly consequence, and we need to encourage our loved ones to speak up if something is wrong. How many more of these stories shall we see before it's too late? We are losing community members on a daily basis because persons cannot handle a breakup. You do not own people. This is a sad reminder that we have a long way to go. And if we do not protect our sisters, our aunties, our neighbors, our friends, we will continue to seeing the same results of losing our loved ones due to domestic violence. And it not only affects the individual, the persons at the time of this unfortunate incident also become victims. And it is time that we call for a state of an emergency on domestic violence before another victim becomes a hashtag. How many more women, persons are we willing to lose due to domestic violence? The words of Malcolm X ring true today as it did when he was alive. Now you will watch this brief clip by Malcolm X, and I will be back with more commentary.
The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman.
Protect black women should not only be a hashtag, but a way of life. I will leave in the comments and description below for hotlines, organizations for domestic violence and other lifelines in order to helping persons out. Silence is no longer an option. Please be safe out here, and I will see you in the next video.